Hey guys, Chynna here, and I wanted to do this video just to address the white elephant in the room, which would be my hair. This is probably my fifth time, five times just chopping all my hair off and going natural. Why do I keep doing this? It's a question for my therapist and my psychiatrist, truthfully. On a real note, every time I went natural and shaved my head, it was for a different reason, a different time in my life. And this time I did it more so for the future because I knew that I was going to want to be natural later on in life, and I knew, like, in order for me to have long natural hairs down her back, she would have to, at some point be natural, and it would take years. I was holding on to it, you know what I'm saying, like my last breath, because of the versatility. Like, I could always put my clip-ins in, or I could do maybe some type of braids or something. So it just gave me some options to transition. But then ultimately, like, being in that in-between stage of like trying to transition and feeling like I look like 50 Shades of nigga just made me, like, I don't know, it just made me feel like less confident. And so I was like, you know what? I want it to be natural because I want to enjoy more time with my kids, as far as like swimming and just outside, outdoorsy events, working out. And I kind of just wanted, like, to be free. I wanted to wake up, like, now at this current moment, I wake up and I just go, and I don't feel like I gotta have a weave or a wig or, particular things in order to get up and get out my house. And I felt like it was holding me back because if my hair wasn't done, I didn't want to do videos. I didn't want to really go nowhere. I didn't really want to throw makeup on. And it's like, who got time for that? Like, in this world that we live in, everything is hustle and bustle. If you don't move, you get left behind. So I just didn't have time to, like, put anything on hold in life. Like, I feel like, you have to seize your moment and your season and your time. And I just felt like it was my time currently. I didn't want to hold myself back because the bitch hair ain't done. So that was ultimately what made me decide to do it. Now, the radical hoe in me always feels like she has to just chop it off because it's just the easiest thing to do. I'm a creature of instant gratification, so I just, whatever. So I'm going to insert some footage of me getting my hair cut off or whatever.
Thank you.
Hold on, what's your name?
Brandon.
This is Brandon, and he's going to be chopping all of this off. So here we go.
Let's do it. So right now you at a 5, and I'm gonna do just this side so you can actually see where your growth is.
This is like my beginner, like lesbian starter kit look. I look like my daddy, and that is not a compliment.
Don't say that, because then I'm gonna think I'm gay. There we go.
Being that it's my 5th time, it's not such a big deal for me. Like, it's not such a shocker. A bitch could be bald, in 2.3 seconds and think nothing of it. I feel no emotions from being bald. But yeah, so I went and paid $20 to have somebody just chop it off. The first time I went natural, it was more of like I'll explain the different experiences of being natural, and especially the big chops for me. My first big chop was out of curiosity because it was when everybody first started going natural, and I've had a relaxer since I was 4, so that's like before my memory even starts to kick in. So I never knew what my natural hair looked like. So for some reason, something within me told me that my natural hair looked like Tracy Ellis Ross's hair, and I was gonna have these ringlets. And I remember my hair being shaved, and first thing I did was color it. And if you know anything about color, depending on like the level of color that you go to, it's going to kind of interrupt your curl pattern. So at first it was like, okay, it seemed a little not wavy, but it seemed a little curly, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt a little exotic and such. But then once I decided like, okay, this was cool, but now I want to grow it out, then I started to see the hair like in its true essence, and I was like, who took my pubes and put it on my head? And I was mortified. Like, nobody didn't tell me this is what my hair was gonna look like. And this was back before we was embracing our beautiful, and I said it like it was too, so anyways, this is before we were embracing our beauty and, you know, our essence and our, you know, African roots and all of that. So to me, all I saw was pubic hair on top of my head, and that was just not what I signed up for. I didn't order it, and I was not going to sign for that package. I didn't want it. So I immediately waited out for like 2 months and then went and got me some relaxer. And then after I did that, I immediately felt guilty because I'm just like, you know, this is who you are. This is who you are at your core, and how can you not accept yourself for who you are? So I still was relaxed for a minute, but I kept in the back of my mind, like, I want to, you know, go through this process. I need to learn to love myself. So the first time was curiosity. The second time I did it was like, I need to, you know, get some understanding. I need to learn to love me, searching for self-acceptance and love and all of that. And I had fun with it. I had fun with being natural at that point. You know, that was like when I was like a product junkie. I was trying each and every product. I was coloring my hair different colors. I was washing my hair every week. Something about being natural. I love washing my hair. Like, I love my hair having a nice fruity patootie scent to it. I love all of that. Like, so that was dope for me. Like, just the freedom, going out in the rain, not worrying about the pool and all that kind of shit. So, and I was doing twist out and bantu knots and what is that shit? Crochet and all of that kind of stuff. That was that period. But I went to hair school, and, you know, they told us in hair school, how you look is going to determine the clients that you get. So if you're a colorist, you will want to have your hair colored because it's going to attract more clients. If you're natural, you're going to want to have natural hair if you're attracting natural clients and things like that. And she wanted coint. So she wanted, you know, relaxer coint because that's consistent flow coint. So I'm like, okay, well, let me relax it so I can attract that kind of audience. So that was that second time. My third time was moving. So I think, okay, so I'll say I big chop for, well, okay. So my third time was after that, I think right before I moved to New York and I got married. And that was just like, cause I just like, oh, I did it that time because I was getting like weaves and stuff like that. And I noticed some damage around like my frontal lobe. And so I don't know, I just was like, let me just go natural because I felt like natural would restore my hair and get it back healthy. And that was just my solution, was to just chop it off. So I stuck through the process somewhat. I was natural for a year that time. The first time I was natural for a few months. The second time I was natural for almost a year. And then the third time I was natural for a year. And then that's kind of when I just went through, like, I did the bantus, I did the wigs, I did everything. And I kind of was just like, oh, I'm not really a natural girl. Like, I'm not really into the natural styles. I'm more of a sleek, you know, kind of girl. I'm more of a straightened hair kind of girl. I don't know. Me personally, and everybody have their preferences. You know, natural people love to impose their beliefs. And not all. A lot of natural people like to impose their beliefs on other people and what they want and what they think is dope. And I'm just a fan of do what the fuck you want to do with your hair, however you want to express yourself. For me, natural hair, I just wasn't a fan of it at that time in my life because I felt like I don't want to do bantu knots every day. That's not the look that I want to serve every day. You know, I like versatility, and it was me, I'm tender-headed. So the shit was painful. It was painful detangling. It was painful getting it braided. It was just painful, and I didn't like it. And I like the process that it took when I'm like, shit, I want my hair to be straight anyways, then why not just relax it? So that's when I went ahead and relaxed it. But every time I relax it, I just miss it. Something about it, even if I don't like all the styles and things. So, you know, I was doing more research, and, you know, now we've come so far with natural hair. Well, not so far, but a lot of people are natural underneath these wigs, and you would never know because they always wear wigs. And then when they take their wigs off, it's all this beautiful natural hair. And I was like, gee, I could do that. Sure, I wear wigs, you know, constantly. So, I mean, what would it be for me to just put a wig on and be natural underneath it anyways? And then I start following this really dope, hairstylist that does really great presses, and I was like, okay, well, you know, I can be natural and just have pressed hair, and then that gives me flexibility to do whatever I want. You know, I just gotta have length to do what I want because of the shrinkage. But, you know, so this time I did it. I'm trying to stay committed. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, fully assign, you know, myself to that, but I so far am enjoying the process. I'm so far enjoying the process. I like the whiteness. I tried to do this the first time I went natural, and I could never get it this color. So I figured somebody might ask, how did I get it? So right now it might look purple because I put a purple, a purple colored shampoo on it to like take out the brassiness and stuff. And I didn't really rinse it out really good, so it like left purple tint. So you might be seeing a little purple because of that, but generally it's white. And I figured somebody might ask, hey Chynna, how did you get your hair that color? Well, I'm here to tell you. Okay, so what I did was, now I'm about to tell you, I did some shit that was just really like, don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, do this at your own risk. I wouldn't advise nobody to do it. You know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't. It's not healthy for your hair. And I wasn't going for healthy. I was going for the visuals that I wanted. I need this to look like what the fuck I want to look like. That's what I was going for. So if you're a warrior and you like to, you know, fight for healthy hair, log out now, because it only goes down from here. I use this, which is the L'Oreal Techniques Quick Blue. And I think I did like 2 scoopfuls, and then I followed it with, oh, am I getting a damn Charlie horse? What is a Charlie horse? What the hell is, anyways. And then I followed it with this 40 volume cream developer. You know what I'm saying? Just read the directions. Don't listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll lead you 2 steps from hell. So that's what I did. I used the developer, mixed it with the 40, and I did it 3 times. The first time I did it, I let it sit for 50 minutes. I let it sit for 50 minutes the second time. And then the last time I did it, I think I let it sit for 40 minutes. I'm trying to get some good footing, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm short, so I had to prop myself up a little bit, but we back. So yeah, so I did it 3 times. The last time, the first time it was yellow. It came out yellow, so like a level 8. And then the second time I did it, it came out like a level 9, 10. The last time I did it, it was definitely at a level 10. But it still had like a touch of yellow to it, which I didn't want. So I went and got the 1018 Wella toner. I think it's like the ashiest blonde or something like that. And I did that the first time I colored my hair. Stop buying that shit. Don't buy that shit. Like, if you're gonna actually listen to what I'm saying, don't buy that, because it's not gonna get you white. It's not gonna get you white, and it's not going to get you. I feel like once you're at a level 10 and beyond, you're pretty much platinum. So I feel like you're still gonna have that a little bit of yellow. That's just me. So what I did was, after I wasted my money on that like a dumb hoe, I went back to Sally's and I went and bought Ion color, and this looks like this, and it was in Snowcap. Now they have one called like Icy White. I got this one because I asked the lady which one was the whitest and she said this, but she just gave me don't know what the fuck I'm talking about vibes. So I shouldn't listen to her. Because I feel like when I put this on, it gave me more like a silver gray. And just from like other people's reviews, I think Icy White may have been better. I don't know. Because afterwards I went ahead and washed it with my purple shampoo, so it ended up being white regardless. So I don't know, maybe even if I didn't tone it, I just washed it with the white shampoo, that would have did the same job. But yeah, so that is how I got this color, if you will. And yeah, so what I do, I've had this for about a week, so like every couple days, well, I went to the pool the other day, but like every like couple days I wash it. I think with white, it's very high maintenance, and to me I feel like it fades, or that, and maybe it's just my hair. I think going out in the sun, because I do live in Florida, assist with it fading a little bit faster. So I don't know, it could just be me. I've never had like white hair before. I've attempted it, but I've never had it, so this is my first time having it, and I can definitely say it's high maintenance. Like, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do when my hair starts to kind of grow. It's already growing out already. Like, I'm already seeing black. So I don't know what I'm going to do when it fully starts to kind of really grow out and show, because I haven't quite decided if I'm going to like keep it short for a little while and then start growing it out, or fully grow it out. I don't think I'm going to be able to grow it out and keep it white, because, you know, it's already like no pigment in the hair. So as soon as I add any like bleach and developer on it, I predict that it's going to fall the fuck out in the sink. So I don't think I can color it if I want to retain any type of hair. Right now it's laying down because I gelled it. My hair was like a 2 at the top and a 1 on the sides. I did notice, like, and like I said, I bleached it 3 times in one night, and I know a lot of people don't do that. My thing with bleaching or coloring or whatever the case may be, I did go to hair school. I did not finish. And so I can say, like, the way my hair grows, it grows very fast. And so I just went in and did it all at the same time, because I didn't want to run the risk of waiting a week and then now I'm fighting 2 different levels of hair. You know, I have the color hair of the new growth, and then I have the hair that's already been pre-colored. And, you know, because I feel like a lot of times with coloring, a lot of people color their hair and it's still yellow, and I think a lot of clients and people don't, like, I've seen people with just white hair, so I know it's possible, and I think a lot of people don't think it's possible, or they just let things slide through the crack. And I'm a perfectionist, so I wouldn't be okay with 2 different shades. I wouldn't be okay with slightly yellow roots and white ends or nothing like that. Like, either it's gonna be black or it's gonna be white. I'm not playing the in between, because I've had so many times where I've tried to color it and I just wasn't satisfied, and I don't like that. And I'm gonna go big or go home. So like I said, it's gonna be white or it's gonna not. And that's just that on that, honey. But anyways, we will see if I can commit to this, and if I can stay committed, and if I can keep my hair natural and all of those things, because I would like to. I want to be that old ass lady with like the natural, you know, hair down to my feet and stuff. Like, I want to be, you know, because, you know, it really is a good feeling to be natural. Like, I literally chopped off my hair, took off my acrylics, and I just felt good. Like, I just felt like me, like every part of me. Like, I had, you know, I'm doing my braces, I'm on my journey, and so I had like a little pontic, which is like a fake tooth, and I took that out because I just got tired of thinking people could see my fake tooth moving. You know what I'm saying? And I just got tired of keeping up with the nails and keeping up with everything. And I just wanted to like get back to myself and just be able to look in the mirror and get reacquainted with myself and accept whatever was looking back at me in the mirror. And I feel like I had to detach from a lot of like the artificial shit in order to reconnect with who I am, and in order to see myself through a different light. I ain't mean to preach or whatever, but that's, you know, that's just what I got from being natural so far. And so far I've been liking it. It has its, you know, it has its challenges because a bitch still got eyes. So I can still see all y'all hoes with y'all wigs and weaves, you know, just slaying my timeline. And I'm like, damn, like I don't got a piece of a thought of a hair to attach anything to. So it sucks in that regard. But I don't know. I like walking out my fucking house and just going. Like, I put gel on this shit and said, Sadata whippity. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching this video. If you've watched any of my other videos, thank you so much. Click the subscribe button to become a part of the ChynnaMai family. Like this video, share this video. Are you natural? Are you relaxed? Are you trying to be natural? Are you trying to be relaxed? Let me know in the comments where you're at in your hair goals and your hair journey. Talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.